most consistent aspect of MS is inconsistency, and I try to do the best with what I have every day, and every day is different, so I know that the outcome is going to be different, and I acknowledge the fact that one day may not be as good as the other, but then I glory in the day that I'm having a good day. So try to even out the highs and the lows.
I've been dealing with this disease for over 30 years, and I think I've learned that you can't change what's going to happen. You have to learn to deal with it.
Living with MS is not fun, but you make the best of it. And you do what you can do while you can do it.
I have so much more energy when I'm exercising. And sometimes especially when you got physical problems, then you kind of stop exercising for a little while maybe, and you kind of get out of it. And to me, it's a habitual thing. I need to get up and go do that in the morning.
Mostly if I'm having a trying day or whatever, I try to step back and meditate. I do that fairly often.
Pretty spiritual person, and I read the Bible, and that pulls me up right away.
I cope, I guess, just with my support staff. If I need to blow steam up, I talk to somebody who, either my brother or my mother or my friend or my wife, and I blow my steam up and say, this I have MS. This really sucks, but it's very short-lived, and move on.
One of the things I do is blog, and that helps me emotionally. I write each day about dealing with MS. I'm with my wonderful service dog, Emma. And that gives me a lot of contact with people. I get a lot of email back from people who read it, and it helps me think positively about each day.
If I'm having a bad day, it depends whether it's mentally or physically. If it's physically, I take out a stack of DVDs and grab the Schnauzer, and we get down on the couch and we read the Minneapolis paper and the New York Times and watch the movies until the body feels better and more like it can do it.
Humor. I've got a cane, I call it my chick magnet. All these 75, 80-year-old women, dig me because of this chick stick.
And having a good sense of humor, I think that's another thing. Bill has a great sense of humor. And I think sometimes you just have to, laugh.
I play a lot with my kids. So I'm engaging, they engage me. And so that's a phenomenal thing that keeps me to, it doesn't remind me of the negatives. I don't spend much time there anyway. It's by nature, my temperament. I don't spend much time there because there's enough of them you can. I don't live there. I like to live on the positive side of life.
You got to go back to when you're having a bad day or a perceived bad day. As how bad is it really, and why is it bad, and can I change it? Can I make it better? Maybe not. And then maybe that becomes less of a concern or less of an issue if it's something I can't control. I'd like to think I've gotten a little better at that in life. Again, I don't know if it's just be getting older and wiser, maybe, or maybe this illness, this disability has taught me a couple things to understand what's important and what not to worry about.
Well, I have a don't worry about it type attitude. I think anybody can worry. Some people worry about things that don't really matter, and MS symptoms do matter, but you can't change them. So why worry about it? If it happens, you'll deal with it then.
I got a poem from a guy who was a quadriplegic in a football game against Owatonna many years ago, entitled Attitude. And basically it's a long poem that comes down to summarize that attitude to me is 10% of what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it.
I can choose to be happy or not. I choose to be happy.